Thematics, we finished the tutorial of the learning Manim in the past videos. From this video, we move to the second part within this tutorial and guides. Is talk about the thematic guides. Within that, there's four parts. This video, we try to quickly go through the contents of the configuration parts. Next one is we move to our deep dive into the Manim internal, then render text and formula, adding voice over to the videos. And the last one will be interesting because until now, our these videos rendered are just the silent mode. When if we can add some effect of the audio, or that will be interesting. So let's look at this part of the configuration. So we have certain the command line, then this config class and config file, the operation orders or sequence, and the list of those options, including the config option and the command line option. So we will have one simple example show the screen resolution with this the certain code. So let's look at here, and in the left is I have renamed a little bit of those folders. So tutorial, I will call that as number 1. This chapter, the thematic guide, is called number 2. So to support that is our mind map is also changed, and within this semantic we will have 2.1, 2.2, so similar like that. And later when we come to the galleries, I will have further name of those. So and then for the command line, let's go through here. So we have used this usages command. My command is manim render file. So with those is you can have that to make your render. So we did those earlier before, and we can have some options. Like this hyphen with QM, and then this M represent the medium, the quality of the video. Q is rendered to the target screen. So those are the certain parties we already mentioned in the earlier tutorial section. And also is we can use the flag as -p to represent the preview. So, but we haven't used that too much. Advanced example is you can use this SQH. H is the high quality, and the Q is here. QM is the medium quality. So this quality, and also you can make this C as to set this background color, and with our format to either is a GIF or this MP4. So that is coming from this double hyphen format. And then this O is as your the file for your class, and this is your file, and this is the scene name. So a list of these the CLI part is you can use money and double hyphen help. So if I put that bigger, so you may see more information from here. So you can see here is like what's showing here. You can use the version, you can show splash, what we have just now used this, and we can have the command check healthy, initialization, plugin, so and also render plugin. So if you want to know the render, so manim render double hyphen help, then this will give you the options for those detail render. So it's a huge one. So like here, and you can have render options. Let's look at this. What are those options. So C is a configuration file, and when we did that render, so S is a save last frame. Q is for the quality, then together with Q you can combine with the low, mid, high, and this the for the higher. So we mentioned that and demo those already. Then this like this config. So if you see CFG, then you get this usage for the config file. So then you can use this CFG then with our option, then command with arguments to utilize the command. And if you install certain plugins, you can use this plugin help to list down your plugin. But to me, is I have 0 plugin. So if I try to list that, is you may see here is empty. And then that is the basic configuration part, and configuration class is you can see through this command line before you make the coding file. You can use the command line to set some config. So what you will do is you can use Python command clear. So my Python is 3.12. Then from Manim import everything. So this a little slow because Manim's library is kind of big. And then config, you can use this as a background color equal to white. So you can see here, it's a similar. It's like you can use the like the dictionary mode. So with our square brackets, so ground color equal to white. Same. Then the formal one is preferred. So we now prefer like this one. Use that like our method. And you can also set those different class like camera and object. When you see here is we have our hyperlink is you can come to those reference guide later. So we will demo that as well. But the interesting part is this camera. So using this syntax in my 3.12 Python, if I use this background color, it's not generate correct result because it's mentioned this argument should be a string or an OS path like object where this file system path return are string, not our dictionary. So that is interesting. I cannot make that, but I can do this config. If I made that is second line is okay, third line is not okay because third line is try to see, oh, by default is the background color is white, but you can use command line to set is red, then this come to FC62 no, 55 color. But that is fine. So let's just continue. So config is we can make this frame height. Frame height is by default is 8. And then this we can make that config change. So frame y. So radius means half. So if I make half is 5.0. Oh, so sorry. Frame y config. I have a typo. Config. So now my frame is will be the double 5 will be 10. Similarly, is let's say frame width. So you see the 14. So let me see the frame is let me guess is x radius equal to 15. So let me see, width now is a double 15, so that is a 30. So if your site is your frame Y, radius is 7.5. Oh, So sorry, I used this wrong typing. So now I put this frame height is double for 7.5 for 15. So you can see from the command line, you can also set some of this configuration parameter. The global config object is meant to be the single source of truth for all config option. All of the other way of setting config option ultimately change the value of the global config object. So let's do this example. So I create our 2.1 the configuration the folder for this one. This one is show the video resolution chosen, for example, rendered in our documentation with a reference frame. So we will have a dot, two lines, and show this width and height. So let's make this file. So I will create. So this I put this show screen resolution .py. So from Manim import everything. So I will put this show screen. So those are our standard templates, and we need to have the def construct and the self. So with that is so we can starting to have is pixel. This is a variable, not our built-in. Pixel height config pixel width frame width config copy this and change to frame height. So we have all those, or we can also use the former ones, not use these the square brackets. But let me run that for first. So if I do this, so you can see here is the Manim. Let's go to the Manim 2.1. Oh, so it should use this Manim PQL. And our file is this one, and then the show screen resolution. Oh, no, it's already create. I think it's the create wrong folder to me, so it's fine. So resolution, not S. So let's look at what's this create. Nothing. So, but it's already have some the basic one show. So because we have no animation, so they will put our image file first. So let's continue. So self, let's add something. Self add dot So we start is let me create this, and then we need to see this dot is coming. So it's here. So you see this middle dot, and then we have this D1 equal to line. We will add a line from the frame width times left divided by 2. Frame width times right divided by 2 dot to edge. And after that is self add D1. So let me add this one. So you will see here is dot, here is line. So vertical line is from the frame width left. Divided by 2 is because their calculation of the length is from the middle. There is a center. So left in the left the edge will be the left divided by 2. Right will be the left divided by 2, and then this a right divided by 2. So you need to use that way. So and then we will also self add. I put some this empty line text. So text is our internal built-in word. Keywords is pixel width. So it's load on pixel width value and convert that to string. And then next to D1 and put that up. So up should be the capital. Oh, not this one. So we should not use this type of and we use this command line, not this code runner. Unless it's we can put that to the code runner with config. So it should be the left. This one. And then let me see here. I should have another parenthesis. So first convert that to a string, then this put that position is the next to D1. So now you can see dot line this value. So value is 8 is a little above this 5. Let's leave on that. Then we can copy this as much as possible. I will have D2. D2 is the vertical line. Vertical line is from the with height from up. If you see from down to up, then you will go to this as well. I think it's that should be no problem. So height, and here is down. And to the edge. If I don't put that to the left, I will put that to the right. Then you will see that in the right. And then here is the D2. And here is the D2. And I will put that to the left. Text is here. I will put that height. So you can see you can try to reuse quite a lot of the syntax. And then that is the way you can try to make those config. So dot line, and now is a difference from my sample is I put this line to the right, so you can and put this text to the right of the line. So that is the easier is the config that you can adjust. Moving on is this is we are talking about if we have quite long, either in this our code always in the command line is you can use the config file. Config file is the formal, the standard name is just the Manim config. So you can use certain such kind of dictionary, the style to put this config. And then this when you want to load that is you just use -c, then this with this file, and then this you can load those configuration. And those paths you can put those, and the user configuration file is actually if you don't change specific folder is in your user the folder. So that is the user part. But to my folder is actually is I put that to my C drive in Windows and put under tool and Manim. So that is my prime or main folder for this Manim. And then this within that is you can create a manim.config and including those configuration file. Then this you can load those file when the this command, the program is running. That it leads to this order of operation. We don't have a demo needed, but you may just try to understand. Don't need to remember that. Try to understand this 1, 2, 3. First is the sequence of the configuration file. All of them named as the manim.cfg. So it's starting from the library. So in your this Manim library, that is the most closest the configuration. Then this user-wide configuration and the folder-wide configuration. So they can be override from the later to the earlier. And then this you can have some the switch or options put into your command line, like is what we have done this PQL. That is the flag. You can have some more flag and any programmatic changes made after the configuration file in our code is or script will also take effect. So those are the sequence of your operation. And we start is we finish this the first quick part configuration under this thematic. Next, and you can also use this manim command to access multiple options for your own. And the next one is we will move to the deep dive into the money, the internal, and within here is we have a few of the sample. We will divide it by 2 or 3 videos so that is we can understand some internal the money structure. So with that is thank you for your watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.